Good morning, Spaceship Earth. This is the Illusion reporting from his sleeping bag. Can you see that? It's still mighty cold. This is where I am. This is the view from my penthouse. Yeah. Super stoked. Had a nice cozy sleep. But it's cold this morning, that's for sure. Let's see what today's adventure brings. There's the sun. That is our friend. That's a really cool specimen. The morning view. First little hike of the day. That's Interstate 15 down there. We got some twisted, bending, melting rocks out there. As you can see, there's some snow on the ground. There's the Jucy rental van down there. What I really like about my little rock outcropping is all the different kinds of cacti that are up here. There's this big, barrel cactus. And then there's this one. And there's that one. It's a full little cacti ecosystem up here on top of this rock outcropping. Beautiful day. This is one of the features I fully dig about the Jucy van. Automatic braking camp. I leave all my bedding stuff up in there because there's extra room. And I just bring her down and seal it up. Pretty easy. Gotta love that. This Jucy van's pretty rigged out to make your life hassle-free. Alright, I'm at the Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. This is a classic Illusion thing. I'm a super cheapskate when it comes to paying entrance fees for public lands, right? It's $10 for day use at this park, and I was fully gonna weasel around and just hike on, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just paying the $10, but I'm gonna get my full day's use out of this state park. So there it is, I'm paying the $10, but we're gonna maximize the day usage of this state park. So let's get going, because we got a lot of ground to cover if we're gonna get $10 worth. I can't say the Illusion didn't pay. In my theory of life, if you stay on the designated trail, you're never gonna find the magic. So I'm leaving the trail. I'm gonna try to get up on top of that thing. I like to get on elevated spaces. We'll see. Terrain looks tricky. I got the will, so there must be a way. I'm gonna try to weave my way up through there. Looks like there might be a tricky part right up in there, but we'll see if it lets me in. I'm close. Well, I made it. You can achieve your goals. I'm way up here. Let's do a panoramic view so you can see what's going on. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's melting out here. It is absolutely melting. That's Lake Mead out there. Hoover Dam's holding that all together. Wow. Yeah! Free as a bird! Free as a bird! I was looking for a warm spot out of the wind, and I found this little cave that I had to connect to through that hole, but it's facing south, so it's getting all sorts of sunlight with no wind. Looking out over this terrain, I realized it's the perfect time to thank Mike and all the people at Jucy who allowed the Illusion to take one of their vans and go on an adventure. You've done so much for me to free my mind of itself. and to allow me some open road, some free mental space, and some absolutely incredible eye candy. Thank you, Jucy, and thank you, Mike. Look what I found. What is that? It's the skull to something. A mountain goat? Maybe? People are going to be like, you should bring that home with you. It's still got a bunch of rotting flesh on it, but I still think it's pretty cool. That was a super cool adventure. Made it up to the top right there. I think it's time to make lunch. Jucy style. What a beautiful setting to have a hot lunch. I think I'm gonna cook up the rest of my bratwurst, my eggs, and kind of use the last of my stuff because this is my last day out here. We're gonna begin adventure number 3, the White Dome Trail. But you know we're not gonna stay on the trail, right? Digging this environment. Well, I left the trail somewhere back in there. I'm just back in the rocks now. It's pretty cool back here. Kind of hoping I don't get lost. But you know, it's all just a dream anyhow. Everywhere I go, there I am. So I don't get lost up here, I'm leaving breadcrumbs for myself, because this stuff all starts to look the same really quickly. It's just a maze out here, and amazing too. Moments such as these, where I gotta go up those couple steps, but look at that. I don't know. It's probably minor, but my survival instinct says, dude, it just ain't worth it to risk your life for a view, because I'm going to get a pretty sick view up here anyhow. I'm already kind of up here in a gnarly way. I'm going to give it another shot, go around the other side. All right, I made it. I got to admit, I've got the fear right now. Right here is just sheer cliff till as far as I need not to fall. And it is beautiful up here. Look at that. Look at that. That was worth the price of admission. But yeah, I'm not one for heights. No, not much. So I made it up on top. Should I stand up? I'm standing up on top. It's pretty radical. I gotta admit, man, I'm feeling pretty good. I made it, but I'll be stoked when I'm back on the ground. All right, that's what I was on top of. And I kind of came down around here, avoided those cliffs, and sort of skittered along this rock all the way around the corner. So it's just sheer intuition that I made it up to the top. I'm giving the Valley of Fire State Park thumbs up. It's well worth the $10. You get skunked at a lot of state parks you go to. This one is a full adventure central. And plenty to explore here. So if you're in Las Vegas, you're 50 miles away from the thing. So don't miss it if you're nearby. It's well worth it. How do you end a perfect day? With your favorite meal. Ooh! Carne asada, pastor with a large horchata. Living the dream today. I made it. Home sweet home. The Jucy Adventure van was flawless, by the way. It ran perfectly, Didn't have one issue the entire time. Everything in it worked perfectly. It was one of the most enjoyable car trips I've ever had, because I had a penthouse to sleep in at night. So, I'm pretty tired. It's a wrap, folks. I'm going to bed. What a rad adventure. Thank you, Jucy.